Noisy, Warren, and Masters, four home runs and 12 RBIs out of 4, 5, 6 hole. How did you feel about their performance today?
Yeah, I sure wouldn't count on that out of Masters every day. I mean, if he starts thinking he's a home run hitter, we're in trouble. And maybe the same thing with Noisy and Cam. But when they do, they do get a ball elevated and they get a good pitch to hit. It's pretty cool. It's an exciting deal to watch them run around the bases. And they were all today. The neat thing is they weren't just they were big moments. They kind of separated us at different times.
And of course, Noisy and Warren are everyday guys, but how would you describe Masters' role? Because I think today was only his 5th start. And I assume, obviously, you got to be happy that the guy who doesn't start every day is ready to go and gives you that kind of production.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy since the day he's been here. We've wanted him to step in there and go every day. So he's right behind you. And he obviously wants to go every day, excited that he's preparing the right way, excited that he's getting an opportunity. And, he fits right in there with all those guys.
It was really a slugfest the first half of the game, and then y'all go in 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th and shut them down. So what does that say about your bullpen being able to come in there and really slow things down?
I mean, John and Beater really, John came in through the ball really well, and really kind of settled everything down for us and allowed us to go put some good at-bats together, and had Beater hot already going into the really hot in the 8th at one time, and so went ahead and let him throw an inning. And really, though, it's a collective effort. I mean, in baseball, you're going to pick your teammates up. I mean, offensively, defensively. I think the inning we got, the 6-run inning. I mean, I would say that even though they scored 6 runs, somebody had to come in and make a pitch, and guys had to make a play. And, it's good to see them pick each other up.
What more did you learn about or find out about Josh Young's status since we talked last?
It's a quad. It's just it's not very bad, but it's a quad.
What kind of timeline until he's back?
Yeah, I don't know. He hit this morning, so you can bet he's ready to go.
So not very long time.
No, I wouldn't think so.
With that said, Parker Kelly today didn't do much offensively, but he made you a couple nice plays on defense, right?
He did. I tell you, I mean, he had 2 really nice plays. I mean, they're not routine plays, and he made them look routine. The ball down the line that he dove for, and he had a chopper in front of him. And that's what you want. I mean, guys that can play defense kind of separate themselves and give themselves a chance to be in there every day.
What led to the decision to start Cole behind the plate and then bring Braxton in later in the game?
Yeah, I mean, Cole can really swing the bat, and really felt like he fit good in there behind Gabe today, and wanted to get him some at-bats, wanted to get him some innings behind the plate. Really hard to go through a 65, 70 game season catching one guy. Even though you can do it, it's hard to do it, and really want to put us in a position where we've got 3 guys ready to go. That's really where the decision was. I mean, we can all see that Braxton's throwing the ball really well and blocking the ball really well, and but at the same time, Cole brought something to the table offensively and scored a couple runs.
Has Minzy had anything physically, or has he just not got playing time?
No, he just hadn't. He's just a freshman. It'll come around to him soon, I'm sure.
Speaking of catchers, what do you think of their catcher to throw out for Gabe Holt to actually get thrown out last night and today?
Yeah, it doesn't. I was thinking what you just said. It doesn't happen very often there. Walking back to the dugout in the 9th, but the guy, their last guy, McGinnis. He did a good job. He was efficient to the plate, gave him a chance to throw him out, and the guy made a good throw. like a shooter, though. You got to keep shooting, right? Basketball.
Yeah, that's.
Can't shut it
last
down.
night there was-
Got to keep running.
I was gonna say that last night though, this was the first time he actually been thrown out by a catcher since he's been here.
Oh, is that right?
That's what Ty said. Because last year I guess it was after.
You better get on Tory. He's getting slower.
So what kind of a groove is Warren in?
What kind of groove is he in? I mean, really, he got a mistake over the middle of the plate today, and it's neat to see him make them pay for it. And he had, a couple good at bats. He had a couple he'd like to have back, and all these guys are trying to get there each day. They're trying to find what you're talking about, and it's kind of elusive in this game. I mean, you got to keep working at it and hope it comes.
So, of course, he's been doing it. He's been doing it for a pretty good stretch here, but of course, Noisy's pretty much been doing it all season. Is that accurate to say?
I mean, he would probably tell you he's had some bad at bats along the way. He's had some good ones too, though. Those guys are going to be exciting to watch. I mean, as we go, and they like to prepare, they like to play, and they're aggressive, which is fun.
How is he? How's he similar to his brother, and how's he different?
Baseball IQ is very much alike. Brother's bigger body. Probably appears stronger. I don't know that he is, but maybe appears. They both can really run. You get to know where you could say one looks stronger than the other one. They're probably both really strong. And you can say one looks faster than the other one, and they both can run. So, baseball IQ, I mean, last night when he wanted to fake bunt and hit, I mean, that's on his own. And that's just him just trying to get a pitch to hit and, trying to bait him into throwing a fastball. Very similar players, I mean, but body types are different.
The baseball IQ that you were referring to, did you know that going into the year that he was that kind of guy, or is that
as we've been around
him?
him, I think as we've been around him, you can kind of tell that he knows the game and pays attention to the game, and in center field he does a good job reading bad angles and making adjustments out there and kind of paying attention to what's going on. And most guys, no, I think we've probably learned that along the way.
Did you recruit Sheldon?
Sure did.
Even though it was a big
That's
offensive
another
day
story.
for y'all, even though it was a big offensive day for y'all, still left 8 runners on. I think the number was pretty similar last night. Is that anything y'all are going to work on moving forward to try and piece things together a little?
When you have runners left on, it means you got runners. So I mean, the law of average in baseball, like, you're just not going to get a hit every time. I mean, you only get it. The best in the world get them 30% of the time, so you're going to leave some runners. The way I look at that, it's a positive. I mean, if you're having runners, it means you're getting guys on, and and you just got to keep trying to get a good pitch to hit, and hopefully find a hole.
What do you? I'm sure y'all talk about it a whole lot, but how do you keep all the guys that you have in the bullpen, get them enough work to keep everybody sharp?
Well, it wasn't too hard today. I mean, today or yesterday. I mean, when you start talking about 4 innings yesterday, and I think it's 4 2/3 yesterday and 4 1/3 today, you're going to get to run some guys out there. So, it's a luxury we have that we got the ability to get better when we go down there sometimes.
Big day at the plate, multiple home runs, seeing the ball really well, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yesterday I got the start and left, and didn't see the ball that well yesterday, and just came to the park and made a few adjustments, and it slowed down a little bit today, I'd say.
Kind of like to ask Coach, how do you stay ready when your number's called, when you do come to the park and your name's in the lineup versus you haven't been a guy who's
I got you.
every day?
Every day when I come to the field, I I kind of assume I'm starting just so it doesn't jump on you, I guess, for the most part. And first couple of weekends, I got a few pinch hits, so at home it's not too big of a deal. We got T and Cage in the back of the dugout, so it's not too bad. You just want to stay warm, I guess, and you can't check out ever. They'll come up on you.
So 6 home runs across the board. So what does that just do for y'all's confidence as a team?
It's really big because we came off a road trip where we didn't swing it too well. We kind of figured it out a little bit at San Diego State, but it's big because that's usually what we do at home and kind of what we are known for, I guess. So it was nice to get back to it.
How would you describe yourself as a hitter? Because I guess Coach kind of jokingly said you should start thinking yourself as a home run hitter.
Yeah, I'd say kind of hard contact, double, staying gap to gap is usually what I try to do. And first home run was today in year 2, so clearly that's not what I'm going to do a lot of. So when I get it, I'll take it, but mostly just staying gap to gap, I guess.
You know what pitches you hit for the homers?
Was that the first one? Did I swing first pitch? I can't remember. Was it first pitch?
I don't recall.
I think the second one was first pitch.
Okay. I think they're both fastballs. I think so, because I didn't see a off-speed pitch, so I think the third at bat, if I recall that right. I believe.
You were hitting behind Cam, of course. What would you say about that?
It sucks, especially that first inning. Whenever he was it a grand slam or was it three whatever it was. It's tough hitting behind a home run because a lot of times you want to go up there like, oh, I can do that too. But I just tried to stay locked in and was happy for him, obviously. But you got to stay locked in, especially hitting after one like that. Try not to do too much.
He's taking your RBIs. Huh?
Yeah, yeah. He's got a lot of those.
You came in a tough spot there and were able to really shut him down while you were on the mound. So what were you looking at while you were getting ready in the bullpen and then just actually being out there?
Just in the bullpen, I just knew it was a situation where you're going to need to come in and execute pitches, keep the ball down, throw strikes. So just was focusing on keeping my mechanics smooth and getting the ball down in the zone.
Is it tough to come in a position like that where they've been hot up to that point in the game and you know that you're kind of being called on to shut everything down?
I don't know. It's just the situation can be tough, I guess, but mentally you just have to prepare for it and know what you're coming into and just understand that it's a situation where you're going to need to step up and do something with it, I guess.
Was today your best outing this year?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How would you describe your season up to this point, and what does today do for you?
Honestly, probably so far a little shaky, but I was glad to go out there today and throw strikes and, help my team to win. We swung the bat well, and it's fun to watch.
Did you have the feel for one pitch in particular today, or was kind of everything?
Just was trying to keep the ball down really, and just fill the zone up best I could.
So what was it you were working with?
Fastball slider.
I know before the season, Tadlock was talking about trying to get you to still hit some. So seeing days like today where y'all are having really big offensive performances, does that make you want to grab a bat and get up there?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Once you hit and you see that, you know what that feeling's like, and you know how fun that is to be at the ballpark, hitting balls, and the wind's blowing a little bit today, get one up in the air. It's a good feeling, but I'm just, we're a solid team through and through, and I'm just going to do whatever I need to do to help us keep winning.
When you said the early part of the year for you so far has been a little shaky, as a pitcher, of course, obviously you want to go out there and get outs every time that you're in there, but is it also a little bit of, so early in the season, it's not real warm weather. Pitchers take a little while to kind of get into that groove?
Maybe. I don't know if that really has anything to do with it, but just need to focus on filling up the zone really, and was able to do that today more than I have been. So just fortunate enough for that to happen.